everyone, Jordan here with another MJRL Hobby Stuff Gunpla review. Today we have the MG1100 RIKO'S ZAKU from 2024. It's the MG of the ZAKU 2.0. I haven't ever built a ZAKU 2.0, much less a ZAKU 1.0. If anybody has regularly watched the Gunpla reviews, I don't like ZAKUs all that much. Something about the design just doesn't strike me. Here's the blurb about what this is all about. Basically, it's a drama about family, and she goes to her hometown, and she comes across her grandfather's old ZAKUs, old model kits, and she decides to build them. That's the short version. It's basically a ZAKU 2 with these decals. That's about it. And this weird color scheme. Now this box features this picture of her and a bunch of things in runners, but I'm pretty sure none of those runners actually exist. Here we go. The whites, the yellows, the blacks, the oranges. The inner frame is still gray. The greens, white, yellow, and the instruction manual. What? Oh, okay, interesting. There is a special sheet. B parts. Parts will not be used. Discard before assembling. Oh, okay. So there's some extra parts, and I guess these are the new parts in yellow. Oh, I see. Oh, they said throw away the orange, but use the yellow. Marking stickers there. All right, let's take a look at this beautiful manual. Nice image of the ZAKU there. Nice big old finished image of a standard ZAKU there. Let's see. Some history of the ZAKU. This is an older master grade manual, so everything is in Japanese, unfortunately. So we have Google Translate now, so you can do all that. Standard for the MG ZAKU 2. The infamous individually pieced, what are these little round ball things called? Whatever. Pain in the neck, from what I understand. Nice color pages in the middle. How to detail. Nice. So, as I said before, I'm not a huge fan of the ZAKU, but Uncle Lance is. So he saw this online and he said, Jordan, you need to build this for me. I love these colors. It's like, well, okay, whatever you want, bro. So, able to pick up a set of these. These are the metallic Psycho ZAKU 2 water slides. So that should be fun. Here's the infamous ZAKU 2 springs. If you didn't know there's springs like that. Here's a close-up of the decal sheet. Interesting. Here's the polycap runner from 2007. Here is runner A in the multicolor green, orange, yellow, and some clear. You get 2 copies of runner B, which are exactly the same. This is the one they said toss some of these parts and keep some of these parts or whatever. But I guess you technically have the option to do what you want. Gunpla is freedom. You go runner C in all white. Here's runner D in yellow. Here's runner E in white. Here we go, running through all the inner frame. Here's runner F. Nice gray. Again, more inner frame in gray. G. Runner H. More inner frame in gray. Runner I. More inner frame in gray. Here's runner J. Most of the weapon parts, looks like. Nice. And here it is, the famous runner K, with all of these individual piping beads that you have to like slide off of this thing and put it onto this part. And you slide them off and they go onto this part. So yeah, it's kind of, and then these I think these ones end up on those springs that I showed earlier. Yeah, individual pieces. Here we go, runner L, rocket pods. Very nice. All right, we're back after the paint up. Today I use the Aqueous Surfacer 1000 as the main base coat. Majority of the color is the Tamiya XF28, the dark copper. And the silver highlights are hand painted on with the Chrome Silver X11. The head and torso, very nice. As you can see, some of the detail hand painted there for the pistons, the verniers, as well as inside the cockpit, or inside the mono eye section, I hand painted silver. For both hands, I left this part just surfacer because I will go back and paint it with a color later. There's the hips. Nothing spectacular, just good old copper. Okay, and the legs. You know, this circle here, these are, I had my my gator clips, so I'm gonna have to go over and probably hand paint that, or I may paint it another color, because I'm pretty sure that little circle is gonna show, since that's the outer knee on both sides. Just happened to work out like that. See? Oh, I take that back. This is on the inner knee on this side, but it's on the outer knee on this side. Yeah, and here's the feet. Again, all the silver is hand painted, and these pistons came out nice. All right, so the plan is to assemble the outer armor, and just, I think I'm gonna matte top coat the armor, and then put the decals over it. We'll see how that goes. All right, we're done with the snap build of the armor on this Zaku 2. Very, very interesting color scheme with all of the yellow, green, whites, orange. Next step, we're gonna go and put on the decals. These are the ones that come in the box. Some weird stuff. And then I've got, again, these are the metallic decals that are supposed to go on the MG RIKO'S ZAKU, but they were cheap. My buddy basically gave them to me real cheap, so I'm going to use them. DL Simp brand decals. But yeah, it's a Zaku 2. Typical, these spring pipes are very a pain in the butt, but you know, interesting build. Okay, let's get those decals on. Alright guys, there it is, all done. The RIKO'S version MG 2.0 Zaku. Pretty cool, pretty nice, cool kit. Again, what I did the inner frame only in that copper. I added all of these shiny decals. I came up with this little base. It's just wood and hand painted to match its color scheme, as well as the HD builder's hands, because these movable finger hands are kind of bad. I also did some very light panel lining. It's in there, but I don't know, it didn't come out too dark, but I guess that's okay. So in the box, there's a bunch of colored plastic. There's different colors for the shield, the shoulder, the spikes, and the head. All of those come in both yellow and orange, so you have options as far as out of the box what color you want to use. So I asked Uncle Lance what colors he thought would be cool, and he said orange shield, yellow head, yellow shoulder pad with orange spikes. So that's why it's slightly different than what the box looks like. But you know, if you pick it up, you can swap out all the different colors, shoulder pads, shields, head, etc. Right, guys, this is Jordan. Leave a like, a comment, a subscribe, and a share. And if you build one, let me know how it goes and any customizing that you did. See ya.